everybody, and welcome to the Your Natural Healer channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Tammy, and today we will be doing our weekly universal guidance reading. This reading is good from Monday the 18th through December 24th. Now, really quickly, yes, I will be doing a reading on the 25th, but it'll be a little special, so make sure you watch. You probably want to watch it on Christmas Day because it's really going to have a lot of meaning. And let's see, if you're not signed up, there's Parker. If you're not signed up for the Celestite 7-day healing event tomorrow by 6 p.m., you need to sign up. You need to have a piece of Celestite. And for the next week, so it will be the 19th through Christmas Day, we are going to use Celestite. This is Celestite. Celestite is outstanding for connecting with guardian angels. I know there's other crystals that work well too, like angelite, but I find Celestite, in my personal opinion, is the best. Excuse me. So we're going to draw on that energy, and we are going to be working with the archangels. We're going to be calling in our own guardian angels. We're going to be meditating to receive messages from our angels. So it is going to be a powerful week. Every day I send Reiki healing twice a day. So anyway, it is a beneficial event. And I'm thinking right now, because of the fact that it has been popular, usually I do one a month. I think I will start doing 2 crystal healings a month. And we'll try that for like January and February. And if I still get the big outpouring of signups for both events, I don't want to do it every week. That would just be too much. But we can certainly do it twice a week, and or twice a month, and you'd be working with definitely 26 different crystals throughout the year. All right, all while receiving Reiki and all kinds of wonderful healing. So I'm going to take a quick sip. I am feeling much better. Thank you very much. I went back to work on Monday last week. That's why the reading was late Monday last week. So my apologies. And I think I had said it, and I'm not sure that there was no reading Friday. So if I did not, I apologize. So this morning I was drawn to, this is green calcite. Just a beautiful, beautiful stone. It's just a beautiful, like pistachio kind of a green. And it is a heart chakra stone and just wonderful, wonderful energy. So I was drawn to this morning for this reading. All right, so let's get this party started. So I'm going to shuffle the cards. Well, first I'm going to clean them with the tincture bells. They've already been cleansed with sage, but you know me, I like to do my due diligence. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle. I'll draw 3 cards. You're going to pick one card, either the left, middle, or the right. You're not going to think too much into it. You're going to use your intuition to select your card, working on strengthening that third eye chakra, okay? This will be time-stamped, so you don't have to watch every card, especially if you pick the right card. But don't forget to go to the last time stamp called the Reiki Hug. I'm a Reiki master teacher, and I always, on the Monday and Friday videos, send 2 minutes of distance Reiki healing, along with some sound bath. I play the crystals, sometimes a Tibetan bowl too, but you get a little sound therapy along with the Reiki healing. All right. Now, if the reading doesn't resonate with you, please don't freak out. Don't send me nasty emails. All I ask is that either you come back later in the week to rewatch the video. Maybe it will, I'm sorry, we look crooked. There we go. Maybe it'll look better. Maybe the video will be better. Excuse me. Then, if not, you can always sign up for a personal reading. Go to yournaturalhealer.com, go to the services tab, and all the services I offer are right there, okay? If it does resonate with you, take your right hand, place it on your heart, take a deep, deep breath in and claim this for yourself. And by doing this, you're saying to the universe that, yes, I accept my card. Now, with that being said, this is not a unicorn and rainbow reading. So, for example, if you get the Tower, I'm going to read the Tower. I'm not drawing cards in advance to give you a warm and fuzzy. I hope you get warm and fuzzy, but if you don't, I'm not wasting my time and I'm not wasting your time. This is real legit tarot. Excuse me. I haven't been coughing all week until I start talking. So my apologies. All right. And then finally, really quickly, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, smash that subscribe button. It really, really, really does help. Make sure you give a thumbs up, leave a positive comment, even if it's an emoji, share the video. All those things help get my channel out there for people to discover that don't know about the channel. Okay? And do that for any YouTuber you watch. All right. So we're going to just get right into it. All right. So without any other hesitation, choose a card, left, middle, or right. Don't think too much into it. And here we go. So if you chose the left card this week, your universal guidance is the Seven of Wands. Okay. This isn't like a really super bad card. You're coming into a space this week where you're probably going to find yourself with some haters, maybe some internet trolls. And a lot of it, excuse me. Sorry about that. I needed to get some more water. As I was saying, internet trolls, and it's coming from a place of jealousy, or they're just unhappy with themselves. You know, they're going to be maybe saying things, and a lot of it's going to be trying to trip you up, maybe saying things to you or saying things about you. Like if you're doing a really good job at work, maybe they're calling you a brown noser, even though you're not, something to that effect. And it's a reflection of them. This is no way a reflection of you and what you're doing in your life and what you're accomplishing and what energy you're putting out there. This is people that are just unhappy with themselves, and it is a reflection of them. As a result, they're trying to bring you down to their vibration because they are vibing low. They're miserable and they're unhappy in their own life, whether they show it or not. On the outside, they may look like they have everything together and they have everything that they could possibly want. But on the inside, they are screaming and crying, let me tell you. So as you see in this picture, like you got people holding these sticks trying to get this guy, and, you know, he's standing his ground and, you know, he's fighting them off. And I'm not saying you need to fight them off, you know, just stand your ground. Take your sword, dig in, and you know what? It's that old saying, I'm rubber, you're glue, whatever bounces off of me sticks to you. That's what this is. Don't engage in their pettiness, okay? Because that's only going to bring your vibration down, okay? I would suggest this week carrying with you some rose quartz for self-love. And I don't think this is going to affect, you know, like any negative self-talk about yourself. But I just want you to also, you know, if they upset you or if they make you mad or you go, why do they say that? I want you to hold that rose quartz. And I want you to just close your eyes and take a deep breath in and out and try to empathize with them. And say, there's obviously something wrong in their life that they are jealous of, okay? And then also incorporate some peach moonstone in your life this week. The peach moonstone is going to help continue bolster your confidence, bolster your ego, and this is not to the point of being egotistical. You know, your life is on track. You've got a lot of good energy right now. You're in a really good place. And don't let these people bring your vibration down. So that peach moonstone is really going to help you stay within that higher vibration. All right. But other than that, I mean, don't let them bring you down. You're in a good place. Remember, what you put out in the world comes back to you. So you know what? Let the haters hate and just you be you. Okay? And that's all I have for you this week. Don't give in. Don't lower that vibration. I will see you at the Reiki Hug. All right, so if you chose the middle card this week, your universal guidance, I hate this card. The Five of Swords. Ugh. I think the reason I hate this card, for those of you who are new to the channel, I had a lady watch my video once and all the surrounding cards were horrible. And I was talking about fighting and that, don't get sucked into it, because I could see some kind of physical altercation happening, that it could turn a little violent. And by violent, maybe somebody's hitting you or something. And she got all twisted and turned and sent me like a 1,000-page or 1,000-word email about how I need to choose my words more wisely. And it's like, okay, first of all, freedom of speech. Second of all, I didn't say anything that it was derogatory or hurtful to anybody. And third, I obviously triggered something, so you need to take a look at yourself and see what's going on, why you're so triggered by this card. So I get triggered by this card now just because it is not a good card. The number 5, first of all, and it is a 5, is all about chaos. And this card in particular it's fighting, arguing. It could be physical fighting. This is winning battles, whether it's with physical hands or even verbiage, winning at any cost. So, sometimes if you've ever gotten into a really heated argument with somebody and you just say something so hateful or hurtful that it makes you win the argument. And after you say it, they're feeling really bad, and then you kind of feel bad for saying it. That is the energy of this card. So be very, 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 very careful this week of any kind of confrontations. If you engage in these confrontations, they're not going to result well. Excuse me. It's going to result in everybody's feelings and egos and hearts being hurt, whether it, and especially emotionally. Sorry, I keep hitting, let me adjust this. I keep hitting this tripod. There we go. So, like I said, it's winning at any cost. So if you look at this guy, he's got all the swords and, he's kind of looking back like, haha, with that stupid smirk on his face. But you got this guy over here. He looks like he's in tears. This guy, I don't know if his clothes got ripped off because it looks like he's got something slung over him. And this guy here, he did whatever it took to win. It's like that old adage when somebody says, oh, well, you don't fight fair. And somebody says, oh, well, there's no such thing as a fair fight. That's what this is. Winning at any cost. Any type of argument, any type of altercation, fight, whatever it is, don't engage this week. You need to be the bigger person. Even if you know you are right, walk away. And also remember, it's the holidays. Embrace that spirit, okay? Raise your vibration. Be the bigger person and walk away. Because if you don't walk away and you butt heads, whether I said like if it's a verbal or physical, it's not going to be good for anybody. And this is the type of fighting that will destroy relationships, whether it's destroying friendships, romantic relationships. I've heard of people whose parents have said terrible, I'm talking terrible things to their children, and it has stayed with them throughout their life. That is what I'm talking about. Something that will leave a really negative taste, a negative scar on a person's heart, okay? At work, it could end up with, you losing respect or even your job. This is not worth it, all right? You're better than that. You are better than that, all right? And where this is coming from, this is coming couple little places, and you really need to work on your lower chakras, your root chakra, okay, which deals with your sense of security. So you almost see it like they're physically attacking, or that they're attacking you and your character. And that's not necessarily, when people argue with you sometimes, it's not necessarily that they're always attacking, your respect or your character, that just maybe, you know, they think they're right and you're wrong and it gets heated, you know. You need to focus on your sacral chakra. That is those raw emotions, because you're going to go from 0 to 100 like that. You need to keep those in check, okay? And your solar plexus, that's where your ego comes in. Your ego is going to be, you're going to be like full of yourself. I'm right. Nobody else can tell me what to do, blah, 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 blah. And then your heart chakra, because you're not coming from a place of love, okay? So I would highly suggest to you this week, again, if you start to get in any kind of disagreement, walk away. It's not worth it. Secondly, meditate on all your chakras. Go to my playlist, guided meditation, do the 7 main chakra guided meditation. I think it's like 14 minutes long. Do that as much as you can, okay? As far as crystals, clear quartz, lapis lazuli. Let's see, clear quartz is going to help with that sacral chakra, the root chakra from being overactive. Some amethyst is going to help the sacral chakra, okay? And then some lapis lazuli is going to bring down that vibration of the solar plexus, okay? So if you have any of those crystals, you may want to have them with you. Get a little satchel, throw them in your purse, or a gentleman, throw them in your pocket. Excuse me. Meditate with them. Keep them on your nightstand. Those will help balance you out. And if you want to add something for the heart chakra, rose quartz. Nothing crazy. But just be very, 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 very careful this week. Okay. Don't engage. I want you to say, I will not engage. Say it one more time. I will not engage. And like I said, even if you're right, walk away. You don't need to prove nothing. You don't need to prove anything. You know you're right. Walk away. Okay? It's not worth it. I'll see you at the Reiki Hug. All right card. Let's see what you got for your universal guidance this week. And you got the 4 of Swords. Okay, my friends. Okay. You're in a space where you're feeling overwhelmed. And gosh, that makes so much sense right now when it's like the last week before Christmas. But it's more than that. And that may be having a little effect on it, but you're definitely, you're feeling a bit of anxiety. And this is going to be more about your mental state. You're feeling a lot of anxiety. You're feeling a lot of fear, but that fear is in your head. And negativity might be setting in a little bit, but the problem is it's in your head. Things are not as bad as you are portraying them to be. And if I may be blunt with you guys, and you know I'm always honest and I'm not trying to be cruel, it's a little bit of a drama queen or king, okay? So, yeah, there might be some things going wrong, but you don't need to blow them so out of proportion, okay? You need to take a break. All right. Even if it's 5 minutes just to close your eyes and take some deep breaths in and out to center yourself, to reassess the situation. Okay. You're going to feel a lot better and you're going to realize it's not as bad as it seems. Excuse me. Because you're starting to worry about things that haven't even happened yet. Or may not happen. It's almost like the guy in this card. You know, he's laying here and he's got these swords. Is this a picture of swords or are these swords mounted on the wall? He doesn't know. So he's worried about them falling down and stabbing him to death. Okay? He's worrying about something that may or may not happen. It's about perception. And that is what is going on here. Your perception is a little callywumpus, all right? I want you to this week, I always tell you to meditate, whether you get good cards or bad cards. I definitely want you to go to my guided playlist and do the one called Stress and Anxiety Guided Meditation. That's going to make you feel so much better. Seriously. Get outside and meditate. If you can get outside and meditate, do so. Even if it's sitting on your back porch, closing your eyes and just listening to the birds and listening to nature for 10, 15 minutes in the morning or the evening, if it's not too cold or whatever. If you can go out and do earthing, that's where you kick your shoes off and stand in the ground, either the grass or the dirt, in your bare feet. Take your hands, place it against a tree. Let me tell you, the first time I did that, I felt weird. I have one tree. Every day I do it too. Even if it's just for like 3 breaths in and out. And what the tree does is as you inhale, you're absorbing the positive energy that's coming up from Gaia into the tree's roots and into your hands. And then as you exhale, imagine yourself exhaling out any stagnant or negative energy through your hands, and that the energy is going out of your hands into the tree, down through the roots and back into the earth, where it's being absorbed and transmuted back into positive energy. That is such a profound meditation. You don't have to do it very, very long. You can even just put one hand. If you can stand on your bare feet and do it, oh my gosh, it's like on steroids. But just please work on that anxiety. If you're feeling that you have a lot of anxiety, or that you are really in overdrive this week, and like I said, it's not as bad as it seems. If you're into crystal healing, and again, I do sell all these, and I'm always going to plug my crystal shop. But lepidolite is great because it has trace amounts of lithium in it. Lepidolite, fuchsite would be a very, 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 very nice crystal as well. One of those two would definitely help you this week to stay calm. And like I said, I'm not saying that you don't have any stress, and I'm not saying that you don't have any anxiety or that there's a lot of stuff going on. What I'm saying is that you are turning the volume up when you don't need to do that. Okay? Calm down, meditate, use crystals if you can, and breathe. But the biggest thing is take a break. When you start to feel yourself where your meter is getting pegged, walk away. Even if it's for a minute, walk away. If you don't walk away, you're just going to stress yourself out even more over things you don't even need to be worried about. Okay? It's going to be all right. Let's hit the Reiki hug. Okay, everybody. And we will be having our Friday reading. And I know I didn't do the reading 2 weeks ago, which would have been our shadow reading. This would be the first year that I'm doing it because I haven't been quite doing the readings for a year yet. No shadow reading for the month of December because it is the holidays and we want to focus on love and light. Okay? All right, so go ahead and get those cell phones on silent. And once you've done that, go ahead, get comfortable. It's only 2 minutes. You don't need to lay down unless you really want to. But get comfortable, close your eyes, start focusing on breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Nice and natural, just feeling that rise and fall of your chest. And then I want you to give yourself a quick scan, starting at the top of your head, working your way down to your shoulders, all the way down to your feet, releasing any tension, any stress. Don't forget the hands. Just let everything melt away. This is your 2 minutes. We're going to hear the heart chakra bowl today because I think everybody needs a little reinforcement there on that heart chakra. All right. This is your 2 minutes of healing for whatever you need at this moment in time. All right, everybody, wiggle your fingers and toes. Open your eyes when you're ready. I want to thank you so much for joining me this morning or whenever you're watching this. Pardon me. And I will see you guys on Friday. Also, please don't forget yournaturalhealer.com. All crystals are on sale through tomorrow at 11:59 p.m. Central Standard Time. 30% off. The coupon code is XMAS, XMAS30. And so you plug that in at the end and it'll deduct 30% off your crystals. So anyway, and also don't forget, if you want a karma and heart chakra cleansing, I am offering 10 sessions. They're distance Reiki sessions on New Year's Eve. The Reiki will be specifically to cleanse and balance your heart chakra, as well as cleanse and clear up some karmic ties and such from 2023. So this way you start 2024 with a nice fresh slate. So you can go to yournaturalhealer.com, go to services, and if you go to special events, it is under there. All right, with that being said, go live your best life, but do it the natural way. Namaste.